Hi everybody, it's that time again, time for Art is Fun with Nonna. And this is kind of part 2 of our giraffe drawing. Last time we did a giraffe head, but now we're going to do a whole giraffe. It's not that hard and I'm sure that we can do it. So let's get started. Grab your pencil, your eraser, and your paper. So the first thing we're going to do, you'll have your paper vertically, tall, top to bottom, and we're just going to make an oval, kind of in the middle of the page, not too big. And remember that oval is like an egg shape. Then you're going to do up here in the corner, this is the giraffe's head, so we're going to do our second oval. Remember to make it pretty far up there because the giraffe has quite a long neck. So just like that. So now we're going to connect the giraffe head to the giraffe body with the long neck. So just go down to the bottom of this oval and make a kind of a slanted line that goes right to the body. And then we're going to do the same thing on the other side to make the other side of the neck. There we are. Now we're going to do ears. So we're going to do ovals on each side of the giraffe's head. And try to make them the same size or similar size. Now let's give our giraffe some eyes, but first I think we better differentiate that muzzle. So let's do an arc right below the middle of the oval head and just make an arc like that. Now we can put in the details of the giraffe's face. We'll put 2 eyes, one there and one there. And then we're going to make him some little nostrils. We're doing the nose a little bit different on this one, but that's okay. Now he can breathe, and then we're going to have our smile. The 2 little arcs on the side just kind of indicate where his cheeks would be. So we're going to put circles in the eyes for his pupils so he can see. And then we're going to make an arc in the ear, kind of like down the middle on both sides. But I'd like for him to have a little bit of hair, so let's make a couple of little triangles up there, and that's his hair. I made 3. And then he's got to have these little, I guess they're like horns. They're funny looking horns because they're just like a little skinny rectangle with a circle on top. And we'll make one on the other side. There, he's kind of coming together. Now I think we need to make some legs on this giraffe, some tall, skinny legs. And we're going to have 4 of them. If you notice on the drawing, I'm going to make 4 rectangles. So I'm going to start right about here. Just come to the bottom of the oval. And this is going to be the front leg that's going to be nearest to us. Oh, that's a long leg there. My giraffe is really tall. And then on the bottom, I kind of make a little arc, not just straight across. And then to indicate he has a little hoof there, I just make a diagonal line from one side of the rectangle to the other. Now, the leg that's behind this leg, I'm going to make it just a little bit shorter than the front leg. That kind of gives you the illusion that it's a little bit behind because they're on either side of the body. And I'm going to do the hoof the same way with that diagonal line. Now he needs some back legs or he's going to fall over. So we're going to go to the bottom of the oval and just start with this back leg that is actually going to be in the front. So this front leg over here is going to be the same length as this one over here, because they are kind of on the same plane, if you will. And we're going to make a little arc on the bottom because it looks more like a hoof. And then I'll make my little diagonal line right there. I'm going to move over a little bit, and this is going to be his leg on the other side. So again, this is going to be a little bit shorter, and it's kind of going to be the same length as this one over here in the back on the front leg. And we're just going to put the line on the other side, do our little arc for the hoof, and our diagonal line. There we are. So now what do we have to do? Well, he needs a tail, doesn't he? That's just going to be like a triangle on the top of the oval. And if you want to indicate some kind of hair there, just make 4 little lines. That should do it. But now I think he's got a little bit of hair on his neck. So we're just going to make little triangles. If you look at it, it looks like a letter M. So if you know how to make a letter M, you can just go up and down, up and down, up and down, and that's it. Now, giraffes do have a pattern on them, and so we're just going to put some spots. Remember I talked about the circle, it's just like an arc. It makes it look like the other side of the circle is on the back side of his neck where we can't see. So that gives it a little bit of an illusion of being three-dimensional. Although he's not really very three-dimensional. That's okay. There. Now we'll make some spots here. I think I'll make one on his back like I did in the other drawing, and maybe a big one here. You want to kind of make some of your circles big, some of them small. Make them all different sizes. And that makes it more interesting to look at. And we'll do this one behind, kind of, and maybe one there. I don't know that the tail has any, but we'll put a couple spots right there. So that is our giraffe, and now he's ready to be colored or painted or however you want to do him. So remember to pause the video if you get behind. It's no problem, and then you can kind of catch up. Take your time and remember to practice, practice, practice. So that's our giraffe. We've added a body, and he's ready to run out on the savannah and go to the nearest tree and get some of those yummy leaves that he likes. So I hope you enjoyed that. Please upload your pictures to my Facebook page. We'd all love to see how everyone is doing and admire everybody else's drawing. I hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed doing the giraffe with you, and I hope to see you next time on Art is Fun with Nonna. Bye.